While Bitcoin is doing incredibly good 2023, we are seeing a massive bear market in the NFT space. The price of BAYC NFT significantly dropped. And in today's video, we are going to analyze why the price of BAYC dropped, if the price can recover, what we can expect for the Ethereum NFT space in the future, but also what we can expect for the Bitcoin NFT space in the future. Bored Ape Yacht Club, also known as BAYC, is significantly dropping in value right now. And yeah, we are going to have a look at it. We are going to analyze this. What we can see right now that the floor price of BAYC is 30 Ethereum, and that is crazy low if you compare it to the top where it was roughly 150 Ethereum. So that is a huge decline, a huge correction what we are seeing right now. But it's not only in BAYC, we are seeing it across all NFTs over on Ethereum. Actually, not only even Ethereum, we are also seeing it over on Bitcoin. The whole NFT space right now is taking a dip while Bitcoin is going on this rally. And yeah, let's have a look at this story, guys, about Yuga NFT ecosystem, because BAYC is from Yuga. Yuga is actually the founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club, but also about other NFTs on Ethereum like CryptoPunks, a very famous one. What we can see right here is that for the most part, a lot of people believe that one collector known as Machi Big Brother is a potential catalyst for this shift in this drop in this floor price. Why is that? Because he sold in the past week alone more than 50 apes on Blur. When we have a look at the daily volume from Ethereum NFTs, we can see, for example, right here, that on the 27th of June, we have seen a very high volume over on Blur. Also, the coming days, we have seen quite a high daily volume on Blur. So that could strengthen the argument that this guy, Machi Big Brother, has been selling 50 BAYCs over on Blur. I think it's quite interesting. Still, I do believe that the daily volume on these NFTs actually quite high on Ethereum. So we do have days where we have a daily transaction volume of 40 million per day. I think that is actually quite a lot. The gap between the volume that we are seeing on BRC20 and the volume that we are seeing over on Ethereum is gigantic. And I do have to say that I think personally that a lot of these Ethereum NFTs are definitely overpriced. The hype is gone, right? I do see kind of a delay in there. So when we have a look, for example, at Bored Ape Yacht Club, we can see that it came up in the bull market of Bitcoin 2021 until 2022 right here. But basically it came a little bit late in the bull market because Bitcoin was already trading quite high. When we were trading in June 2021, I can show you guys June 2021. So that was right here. We already have seen that whole rally in the first part of Bitcoin's bull market in the previous one. Then during that correction, this was the moment that a lot of NFTs were doing quite great. But as you can see, it was pretty late in the bull market. Bitcoin basically already topped. Later we topped that top and then we formed a double top and then we went into that bear market. But NFTs actually came quite late. And what we can see is that we had a fast rally up to April 2022. Let's have a look how that looks in the chart. April 2022. That was right here. So that's also quite funny because when Bitcoin was already in a bear market, when we entered the red zone, we still saw the NFT space going up. So it looks like there is some form of a delay, right? The bear market NFT, at least for BAYC, started right here. The bull markets for NFTs, they started right here. So Bitcoin was already in this bull. After we started the bear for a couple of months, that is the moment that we are seeing that turnaround in Ethereum NFT. So right now we could see something similar, right? Because we are seeing it quite a lot in the news. A lot of people are talking about this, that we do have this decline in the NFTs, but that the NFTs, they need a longer time to form a bottom and they will follow the price of Bitcoin, the market basically, later. So Bitcoin needs to continue this uptrend and then this will be the delay of the NFT space, right? I still think personally that there is a lot of potential in this NFT space. I do want to be very, very careful with what I'm saying, because I do think that NFTs also carry a high risk, because technically it is just kind of a collector's item, right? And collector's items are very volatile. Look at Pokemon cards, for example. There was a time where they're very popular, they had a high value. Then there was a time they were worth nothing at all. Then came a time they had some value again, right? But it's not that stable. It's even more volatile that we are seeing on Bitcoin. And it's also more difficult to pick these hypes in NFTs, because there are so many projects, right? So that is also another thing to consider. But there is a big but. If you right now ask, for example, for a bought BAYC, you ask 30 ETH, which is still like roughly $60,000. That is a crazy amount of money to pay for a NFT. I personally have to say, I think this is just I think most people will agree with me that this is just a crazy price for a image on the blockchain, right? Nevertheless, this shows the potential behind the hype. The hype went even so big that one NFT could be sold for millions of US dollars. Imagine that there are people on this planet that are willing to pay in certain times, because they are not willing to pay that now, because basically the emotional state of the markets is not that positive. But there was a moment in time where the emotional state of the market was so positive that people were willing to pay millions of US dollars just for that image. If you like me making videos about NFTs, then show that with a appreciation, with a like down below this video, because in that case I actually know, and others will know, that this is an important enough topic to make videos about. And that human instinct or that human emotional state won't go away. We humans, we like scarcity. We like to have something exclusive, right? And NFTs can offer that in a certain way. Just like collecting art. There's always people who like to have a certain painting from a certain artist where they have value from, where they feel they actually own a piece of value, right? And I think it's very true. I think there's huge possibilities right here. Although I still think that 60k for an image on BAYC is very expensive. But if you wanted to buy it right here at the top, you were probably considering to buy it right here, then yeah, it would be a no-brainer to buy it right here, right? Because you had such a huge correction in this chart. So yeah, that is something to consider. Also, what I think is quite funny is you're already seeing moving images right here inscribed on the Bitcoin blockchain. So yeah, I think these are funny developments, guys, and I think there's a lot of potential, and I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I think there's a high likelihood that in the next bull market, when Bitcoin goes back into that hype stage where a lot of retail is coming in, like actually right here, when people talk about Bitcoin daily on the news and stuff, that we can see that hype coming back from NFTs as well. But like I said, maybe there's a delay. So maybe right now the Bitcoin price is going up, right? Similar as we were going down right here. And the NFTs still went up, so that there's kind of like a delay in there, that we do see the speculation into these collectibles. We do see that at a certain stage of the bull market where there is a lot of confidence. So maybe we do see that speculation into these collectibles at a certain point in the bull market where there is a lot of confidence, which is of course late in the bull market and not early in the bull market. When we have a look at the market cap of BRC20 tokens, then the market cap is 160 million. I don't know exactly how they get this data. It might not be the most accurate data, but the market cap of BRC20 tokens is not much more than this amount. And of course, the biggest token, guys, is Audi. We have been trading Audi on the channel, and so far Audi is actually looking quite good. We formed a low, potentially a W formation right here. We broke the neckline. So far we retested the neckline as a higher low, and we also created a higher high. So right now Audi looks like to be in a uptrend. However, there is one important level to watch, and that is this low right here. That is this low of roughly, let's say roughly $6 US. Audi shouldn't surpass that low, because the moment we are surpassing that low, it looks like we are not in a uptrend. So then it might take longer. We're going to see a further correction. I actually am quite bullish on this on this altcoin. I'm holding my Audi over on BitGet. BitGet is one of the exchanges, one of the few exchanges that actually has the possibility to buy and sell Audi. Audi is the first altcoin ever created on Bitcoin, and with that reason alone, I think it can create already a big hype during the next bull market, but we just right now not yet in that hype stage. Like we have been saying with the delay over with Ethereum NFTs and the bear market, I think that is the same what we are seeing right now with BRC20 tokens and Bitcoin. It is quiet, the hype is not there, but that will slowly build the further we get in this bull market. So that hype might come this year, that hype might come next year, but I do think that there is a high probability that that hype will come. Guys, if you also want to buy Audi, make sure to do so on BitGet, the best exchange to do so without any KYC. If you join with the affiliate link down below this video, you can get a 10% cashback, which means that you can actually buy more Audi than you normally could do, but you're also able to get a access to WhaleAlerts, which is and you also will be able to get access to WhaleAlerts, which is the private Telegram channel where you receive extra information on the crypto markets. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If so, smash up that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.